going to do my nails. Now, I've had these on for a week, since last Saturday. I'm pretty sure I done them, last weekend anyway. So these are the press-on nails I tried. Now, I do like the fact that they're easy. They just stick on. Well, you've got to prep them, but you can just stick them on. And then you're good to go. And they just look stunning. They still look very good, but I'm getting really annoyed with my hair getting stuck underneath the nail. So I'm just going to take them off and redo my nails. But they lasted a week, so I think that's pretty good. Or they could probably last longer if you really wanted to, but I'm just getting annoyed by them. So they are good for convenience, easy. Probably if you're going to like a special event or something, you can just stick them on and they look beautiful. That would be my thing. Like if I was to go to an event, I would probably wear stick-on nails. Well, if I really wanted to like make it look fancy. But otherwise, I do like my gel nails. There's one they don't get stuck underneath the backs, because this is a press-on, like not glue, but it's like a tape type thing. So it already came with pre-glue, I suppose pre-glue on it, rather than you actually gluing it down. It probably would be different if you glued the nail down with literal glue, because it wouldn't be like lifting on the edges as much as these would be. Like I could probably just pull this right off. So that's my only like downfall, because every time I wanted to do my hair, it kind of, look how easy that's lifting off. It wanted to just get stuck behind there, and then my hair would be like ripping out. So I'm just going to take all these off. This is what the underneath looks like. I'm going to prep them to then redo the gel. So come along with me. Okay, first step is removing them. Now I don't really want to rip my nails, so I'm going to try use this with a handy dandy tool, which I think I got from Chemist Warehouse, which may be the same brand, but I could be wrong. Clean, tear off, no nails, and it's actually not even like dirty or anything underneath, so they did a pretty good job. I like to preface that I take ear, nail and skin supplements, so I'll show you the one on the screen, but that probably will help with the strength of my nails, because when I have, like before I got my surgery, I was taking it quite frequent, like daily, and my nails got really strong and I noticed it. So I do take those just so that I feel like my nails are not going to break as well. So the other thing is they've grown almost to over the point of the nail, but I had them in a great height. I liked the height that I had, but they are slowly growing to the point of where it could be going over the like part where I cut to, so that is another reason why I'm taking off as well. Okay, I've done one hand removing them, no breakage of any nails. I do have a little bit of residue on some of them, but I'm going to sand that off with a file, so I think pretty good. They didn't damage or anything, so I'm going to do my other hand and then I'll be back. Okay, now they're all off. No breakage at all, and they've grown pretty long since being underneath. Now I just have to file all the glue, excess glue off, and then I'll be able to put my gel on top. Nicely filed, and I'm going to have to pick a colour, so I'm thinking blue. I'm going with blue. I think that's the vibe I'm going for, so blue it is. It's a cute blue, so we'll show you. Looks like so. So I'm going to do all my fingernails in blue, and then I'll come back with the final result. Now, that was easy. I do say though that with the press-on nails, it is a lot quicker than if you were to remove like the gel nails. So whenever I do my nails, I've got the gel nail polish on. So I have to, every time I want to do new ones, either peel it off to the best I can, but sometimes it ends up peeling your nail as well. So it just depends if it's like loose enough to peel it off like that. Otherwise you have to file the whole colour off, which can get annoying. So that is a lot faster, where I just had to do the rest of the residue on the nail from the gel. Not the gel, the glue. But otherwise, they are more convenient and a lot faster, but they also are inconveniently a long-term thing. So I don't think I could wear it longer than a week with the ones I had. If I was to glue them on, that may be a different story. I have to test those out, but I'll let you know when I do that. But for now, we're going back to my gel. Also, I thought I'll just share which gels I have, just in case you're interested. So these ones I got off Amazon. It's the Beetles brand. I've been enjoying these like a lot. because they actually last longer than the other gel ones that I have, which are the Pen Gel IQ, which I really like these, but they don't last quite as long as these ones, but they still do the same thing. They are two really good brands that I like for gel nails. They last, I could get 2 weeks out of it, and then these could last maybe 2.5 if you're pushing it a little bit more, slightly longer, but not like significant difference. But anyway, I'm going to use the top gel for the beetles and the base gel to go with the coloured one. I do, however, use for the cleansing part, so the pre-cleansing, I use the Gel Q one, IQ one, because I don't have one for the other brand. I also use the cleansing one for the step 5. So I use this first, so the cleanser step 1, then I'll do the base gel, then I'll do the colour, then I'll do the top gel, and then I'll finish off with cleaning it from the step 5. So that's kind of my lineup for what I use for the gels. I also have the Sun Mini UV LED nail lamp, which I think is also from Farmers. It came in like a little kit. The other thing is it also can pop out the legs, so if you wanted to have it on the table and do it like that, you can, but I just prefer to hold it. That is my nails done. I'm excited to have a fresh set of nails, to be honest. Just nothing better than having fresh nails, and they just look, you know, nice and clean. However, there's like a little bit rough, but you know what, we're not going to look close, we're going to look from afar. I think they're cute. I like the colour. It complements the pink that I'm wearing today and the white. But yeah, that's me doing my nails. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you've like taken away maybe some new nail products that you could use.